Back at home, came about that uniform and threw on my new sweats. New sweats. Working hard, got 2 jobs, Friday night, but thank you Lord, there's 2 checks. It's 2 checks. Yeah. Game of spades, beer to flight. I'm talking 10 straight books, you goddamn right. Now who's next? Off my table. Who's next? Yeah. Huh? I don't dance a boogie. Somebody tell a DJ, put on my song. We grown and we want a 2-step. That's the new flex. Yeah. 2-step to this. 2-step. Everybody come on. Come on. Yeah. 2-step to this. 2-step. Everybody come on. Come on.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Worldwide Crypto. I am your host, Dragon Rider, and today is one of those days. Most of my guests have are having difficulties and or in airports. Crazy, right? It is, but you know what? I think there's a couple of them said that they were going to be late, which is cool. I don't mind at all. It's fine. But a couple, had already pre-warned me that, hey, you know what? I'm in this airport and I'm not going to make it. And hey, look, things happen. It's weird about this one is because I scheduled this one so far out that I almost forgot about it myself. This has been I scheduled this out about it was almost 2 months. My last one was I think like the first week of January, and immediately after I was like, yeah, let's do end of February. I think that was a bad idea. So I think my next one I will probably schedule maybe about 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks is fine, not 2 months, because it's people's plans change, things happen, especially right now with the people I got in contact with, very, very busy people, and getting them lined up for trying to get their schedules lined up 2 months out is it's almost impossible. Not gonna lie, it's almost impossible. But I figured I was gonna throw enough out there, or give enough time out there, which in the world of crypto, in the world of Web3, busy people, plans change, things change all the time. What's up, Maddie? How you doing? Eddie T, what is up? You have to schedule a couple of days to, yes. Oh, that's what's up. But yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things that people are in the midst of flights, heading to conferences, even meetings. We got some people flying out the country, and a lot of this was like just planned within the last couple of weeks because of the growth that their individual projects and their representatives of those projects, and things happen. So right now, my guests are going to be late. A couple of them are going to be late. And like I said, a couple of them's not going to make it. So this is one of those things. But like I say, next time, my next one, I will schedule probably about, I think at the max, maybe 2 weeks. Or I'll give them 2 weeks notification. So say basically I'll maybe start to plan one next week, 2 weeks out from then, or something like, something like that. But basically, I can't be having 2 months in between, because even my plans may change. And I've realized that very, very very quickly in the last couple of weeks. A lot of my plans have changed. It screwed up my schedule. It's screwed up my streams. I've got a lot more responsibility at work, and that has affected a lot of things. So I will start to plan things in a shorter time frame than what we is. Welcome to the stage, Darren Official. What is up, Darren?
Greetings, everyone. I have arrived. Thank you.
Fashionably.
I mean, geez, where's everybody else?
Boy, man,
No, we'll talk about that behind the scenes.
Yeah, I got all kinds of messages today.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I know for a fact 2 are in airports, and one didn't respond. So I'm not going to throw no names out, but
right.
A lot of people forgot. But it's okay. But I was already
I would be honest with you. You playing the other ones before a little bit better.
Yeah. Hey, that's why I said I'm not gonna schedule it anymore 2 months out.
I mean, well, yeah.
Welcome to the stage, Big Hin.
Can y'all hear me right now?
Loud and clear.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, awesome. Because I'm trying to figure out how to work this entire thing, so bear with me.
Oh, hey, ain't no problem, man. Like I said, a couple of our other guests are one's not going to make it because he's in the airport, and the other one just landed, and he said he's going to be late if he shows up. So yeah, right. It's just one of those days. Like I say, I think maximum my next one will be maybe 2 weeks out.
I think you might need to reschedule this one. This was a good lineup.
I know, right?
Yeah,
I mean, man,
you probably should reschedule it, bro.
Oh man,
yeah.
I mean, we can talk about something.
We can still make it fun.
Yeah. We can talk about whatever. You know what I mean? But we can still talk Web3. I don't care. Because look, dude, Web3 is so big. Like it's getting huge. It's catching a lot of attention. There's a lot of startups that are entering the world, and a lot of institutional investors and companies are trying to get their fingers in it. So all right. So before we begin, we'll go ahead. We'll get to introductions. So Darren, go ahead, introduce yourself, and what was your first crypto investment?
I'm Darren. My first crypto investment was Bitcoin. I used to spend a lot of time on the Silk Road. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Hen, hey man, hey, go ahead and introduce yourself, and what was your first crypto investment?
Yeah, so say that first part again.
Just introduce yourself.
Oh yeah, I'm Big Hen, man. Everybody that's in the crypto space knows me through Twitter, right? Yeah. But some other people outside of Twitter know me for selling cars. So
okay,
it's just different worlds, right? My first crypto investment was actually going to be, I believe it's XRP was the first one. So a friend of mine talked about Bitcoin, right, and was telling me about how his sister killed it with Bitcoin. She got in it in college and therefore, and then in 2018 he was able to see the benefits of it. Then I had a customer that I actually sold a car to that was talking up about XRP, and that's how I was able to download Coinbase and hop in on some XRP when it was on Coinbase at the time, before they the ban and all that other stuff. So
nice. Hey, that was a good one to get into, especially if you got it that early.
Nah, I didn't get that early.
Hey, well, regardless, it's still early because I'll tell you what. Once that case is settled and the SEC is pretty much with their tail tucked, walking away, XRP is going to explode, in my opinion. Anyway, it's not financial advice for anybody out there. Don't go buy.
I was getting ready to say, bro. You treading a heavy line right there, buddy.
Yeah, I got to talking with a few one of the groups that I'm in because a lot of people may or may not know that I'm on the MetaMonkey stream team, and or excuse me, they're rebranding MMAI, so I'm on the MMAI stream team, and I was talking with them and basically saying that we pretty much as content creators we have to adjust our language when we're talking about these startups and projects or whatever you want to call them, anything crypto related and anything investment related. We really have to watch our language. What do you think about that?
Dude, I've been saying this. Like, it's like I like when people like put like I've been saying people need to watch how they make their thumbnails for YouTube, all of that. Like, people are gonna be paying some hefty prices, down the line. I mean, right now, everybody. It was interesting to see how many people really thought like that this was just really a free for all. But DeFi really ain't DeFi. At the end of the day, you got to cash that bread out somewhere. So
exactly,
through a channel that you KYC to, Tornado Cash is pretty much chicken chow mein. So, you just gotta kind of like you gotta be very wise about how, like, think about this world that we live in, bro. Like, the tabs that are being kept on you are through this thing that you use every day called a smartphone. You ain't as anonymous as you think you are.
Not at all. Because like, look, so you have to off ramp somewhere, and more than likely, when you're off ramping, guess what? You're using Coinbase, you're using Crypto.com, you're
Binance,
using one of those
something,
Binance or something. And guess what? They got your wallet address. So and your names are tied to that. Your name is tied to that account, and it is what it is. So I mean, we want to think we're decentralized, but like you said, no, in retrospect, technically we aren't. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things that I mean, the idea is nice, but it's not what it used to be.
No, bro. I mean,
nowadays,
it's been an idea for quite some time, and everybody's like, well, this is DeFi. Nobody has to dox. Nobody has to do this, whatever. I mean, people didn't even expect these regulations to start coming down as fast as they are. Like, look at the staking situation. Like, right. Man,
stable coins.
People are in for a rude awakening. Hold
on, just real quick. Welcome to the stage, Scott Herman.
Hello, Scott.
He was up for a minute. I seen his video, and then it went off. So I think he's on his mobile as well. So we might be in and out. But
Earth to Scott.
Yo, I need to know, Darren, what soundboard you used, so I can use it too.
I will not give away my secrets.
Hey, bro, why you always holding on to the secrets, man? You got to give up the secrets.
I do not have to give up anything.
I can always give you kudos.
You will not pressure me into doing such things. I am my own person. My soundboard, my choice. I got a generic one off of Amazon, and then I just incorporated a mobile app with it. So it's pretty an easy setup. It's really not hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because right now I use a Focusrite with the it's the Ableton Live 11 Lite.
You're doing way too much.
For real? You think so?
Man, you're ODing. Like,
bro, I thought I was actually doing a good job. Honestly.
Sorry. What the?
There he is.
Dude,
what's up, Scott?
Did Scott turn into the plane? Like, what the hell? Scott started up his WAGMI robot.
It sounded like he was in traffic.
Did that sound like traffic to you? Where the heck do you live?
Is that what oh, wait a minute. Hold on. He popped off and popped. Hold on. What? We got two Scott Hermans. Welcome to the stage, Scott Herman.
Hey, guys.
Scott, what the hell is that noise?
It's my loud ass car.
He got all the horsepowers.
That just sounds like it's about to lift off.
Yeah, dude, I got the windows closed and everything. I'm, trying my best here.
Oh man.
Oh, nice.
All
So,
righty.
hey, while we got you, go ahead and introduce yourself and what was your first crypto investment?
So, what's up, everybody? I'm Scott Herman. I'm a co-founder of WAGME, and my first crypto investment was Shiba Inu. I turned $4,000 into $235,000, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool. I'm gonna stick around."
Mm-hmm. That'll do it.
Hey, that's a nice initial wow.
That'll do it.
I didn't see my first until it was like 3 or 4. I mean, well, I was about 10 investments later when I seen my first rocket.
I'm still sitting on a couple Bitcoins, but I ain't touching them. Like they're just sitting.
Yeah, I mean, I got very lucky, obviously, but it piqued my interest, and I'm happy to be in this space, creating and doing what I'm doing, and meeting all you guys, and making lots of new friends, and building a strong community. It's been a nice change of pace for me because, as a lot of you know, my background is YouTube fitness. I have a fitness channel with about 3 million subscribers, and I mean, you can only make so many how-to bench press workout videos before you just want to blow your brains out. So coming here, talking about different stuff, hanging out with new people, I absolutely love it.
Yeah, man. I totally understand. I started watching YouTubers around Shiba Inu time. I started watching Your Pop. And then you go down a rabbit hole and you start watching, everybody, the Jakes, the Scott Hermans, you end up watching like the Austin Hiltons and all that. And then I got to, when you get into Statama and all that, then it just turns into a whole big bubble of YouTubers. So,
yeah.
But and then
I talking about this now. Are we going in?
No. We ain't doing that.
I was saying because I got a lot of influences that I was following at that time, man.
No, we ain't got to do all that.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
A whole bunch of names.
But I started creating content because a lot of them just started sounding the same. So I was like, and then I linked up with Mr. Burt and Jazz Royce and the rest, and then they wouldn't let me cuss on their channels. So I decided to start my own shit.
I mean, I'm in the gaming space now. Cussing is a part of the, it's part of the space.
Oh yeah, I like GameFi way better than tokens, bro. Like, oh my god, it is so much better. NFTs and GameFi are a whole lot more fun than tokens, man.
Absolutely. What's great about gaming is, when games come out and as you play them, I mean, you're either good or you're not, right? So it's like, you can say what you want, but if you're getting your butt whooped, it is what it is.
Oh yeah, I watch Worldwide Crypto go.
You ain't gotta call me out like that.
Is he that bad at gaming?
I watch Worldwide Crypto get cooked for an hour. Cooked. Yo, he was playing WAG, man. He got chefed.
Well,
I was like,
oh my gosh,
what game are we talking about?
I mean, we did a battle royale this week, and on my YouTube channel, it's like as soon as you see Kaizen, you just know you're gonna lose. He is sweating sweats. Yeah. I love him.
Hey, Worldwide Crypto, don't invite him to that until he gets better, because that was hard to watch, bro. I was like, damn.
No, it's good. It's good for the community, to get some easy wins, build some confidence.
I wanted to fight the game for him. It was that bad.
Look, they fixed the tank glitch. So
yeah,
dude, even after they fix it, you're still gonna suck.
Come on, man. Come on. All right, go on now. Anyway, back to what we were saying. But yeah,
But I was gonna say, and I was not gonna say anything about the influence. I was gonna say that I did learn a lot from the different YouTubers and being able to, I would say, use it to my advantage at that time and getting to learn a little bit about crypto. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, they helped open up my mind a little bit,
Yeah, I
into
mean,
crypto. So
it's a
that
good,
they
it's a
serve
good
their purpose, I
introduction.
guess. You know.
It's a good introduction. You know what I'm saying? But eventually
Well,
it starts sounding kind of like redundant after a while. It's like, all right. And then you
Well,
know
the
the titles
problem with
become clickbait, and you know it's just like, all right.
Yeah.
Well, the problem with crypto YouTube influencers is a lot of people, you know, they see the disclaimer, do your own research, and then they completely ignore it, and then they just FOMO into everything. And,
Yep.
you know, a lot of the videos, I mean, for me, I would watch like Zach or Your Pop or Austin or, you know, Jake or Rodney. And I mean, they would basically give me the day's updates in like 5 minutes instead of me doing the research on my own. So,
Yeah.
and this was before I even started making my own videos. So, like, I would, do my own research, but it was nice to have a place to start. And that's how I would utilize that information. But, you know, for people who would watch like one video and then like throw all their money into one token, it's like, well, unfortunately, you know, you can say DYOR as much as you want to. It's not always going to happen.
Oh yeah, I mean, I totally get it. I totally get it. I made a killing off Saitama though. That was good.
Oh.
Yeah. What do you guys think about the new token they just launched and then dumped all their airdrops on?
Hey, worldwide,
Which one?
worldwide. You think it's time to go to break right now? Where's your commercials, bro?
Yeah, we'll be right back after these messages. No, I didn't. I haven't touched anything from them for since January of last year.
Yeah, facts.
They just launched this new token where they're like, oh.
Hold on, Scott. You break it up.
You're rugging, Scott.
You're breaking up, bro. We got to hear all this smoke. Come on.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Oh yeah, loud and clear, bro. Let it fly. Go.
Yeah, well, it was a new token where it was like, watch. It's like, oh, it's going to be like a revolutionary thing, you know, better than Twitch where you watch videos and earn tokens. And it's like, okay, well,
how?
Who's paying money to people to watch random videos? Like, it doesn't make any sense. And if you just follow the wallets, it looks like the token launched and then all the airdrops just dumped.
Yep.
It's terrible.
Yep.
Wow. It was that R. I think it was called RSS or something like that. Or
call me crazy, but
it's
VZZ.
Yeah, I had the BSM token, and they airdropped everybody like a day before. And then I don't know what everybody is watching. I mean, the launch wasn't as bad as everybody is talking about. It was actually pretty decent, and it consolidated from yesterday to today. Then it obviously dumped today, which everybody should have known that was coming. Which is normal. Nah, don't shake your head. That's normal for any V2. A lot of people lose confidence in projects and they move on and they dump it back.
Worldwide.
That's normal. Don't do that, Worldwide. You know that's true. That's the crazy part. You know, that's what ruins the space because nobody wants to keep it 100, right? Where it's realistic. It happened to Safe Moon. It has happened to every crypto that has ever went to a V2. You're gonna have people who are in the project from the V1. Once it goes V2, they dump their bags because they lose confidence. That's just normal.
Well, wait, you guys talking about Saitama V2?
No, just in general. Every V2 that has ever existed.
Well, the Saitama V2, they did the V2. They gave all their top holders their tokens first, and then they all dumped before they gave everybody else their tokens because that's not how it should go down. That was ridiculous.
No, I mean I get your point.
I mean, well, okay. So I'll tell you what. There's a real big difference between losing faith in the project, where a project that's being ran very, very correctly and very honestly, and there's a difference between that and losing faith in the devs that launches said project, plural with the S, projects. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, when you mess with the same people that's doing, I don't want to turn this into a bash session on.
Nah, man, stay with your chest. Stop being a sucker. Stay with your chest.
But when you lose faith, I mean, I lost faith in them when a lot of stuff came out. And also when they didn't work to resolve my issue that I had via SataMask. I had an issue where I couldn't do anything with my after they had said, hey, it's okay for you to use this, and I sent my money there and I couldn't touch it because through some glitch, a known glitch that I have screenshots of Russ even saying this is a known glitch, that I couldn't touch my my Saitama and my ETH that I had sent to this wallet, and I watched my Saitama go to zero. And then even then, when they said they was airdropping everybody the V2 that had V1 or whatever, even that wallet, even though I can't touch it, I could still look at it, and that wallet never even got airdropped the V2. So I mean, it's just. I got a big sour taste in my mouth for them because, like I say, I reached out to a lot of people, and once I acquired some screenshots of people saying things to me that, and basically saying that, hey, they screwed up, people stopped responding to me, and they never fixed my issue. And I watched my 20 grand, which I pulled profits from them. You know, I made some money off of Saitama, but also I watched my 20 grand worth of tokens turn into like $100, and and no resolution from anybody. So I mean, it's just one of those things. It sucks, you know, if you're gonna, you know, if you're gonna go out there and just say, hey, I'm doing this, I'm being honest, but you're doing a lot of underhanded stuff, and then when people are calling you out, you want to block them and kick them to the curb and not even respond to their concerns. I have a big problem with that.
Yeah, that's terrible, man. Sucks that you lost all that money. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
He said he made money. He didn't really.
I mean, I made money. Don't get me wrong. I did.
I just say he's feeling sorry for you after you just said you made profits and you just took your profits.
Yeah, but I mean, still, he could have had more profits if he was able to just do, what he was supposed to do.
You cannot.
I mean, but
what I'm saying is the way you're saying it is in a manner like there's people who physically put in their initial investment and that shit dropped. What you're talking about is this man made profits and he said, you know what? Let me throw another in from my profits that I put in. So he's still holding on to profits that he had and his initial investment.
Yeah.
So in reality, how much did he really lose compared to somebody that actually lost?
I made quite a bit off of I got in super early with $600, and I cashed out some bands. So
there you go.
There you go. Congratulations, bro. Let's go. Let's talk about the positive. Goddamn, my man made money on that shit. All right.
But at the same time, and there was a group that I joined that was dedicated. There was a whole slew of people that had experienced the same issue with no resolution.
Oh, bro, I know somebody I know somebody aside from you that had to deal with that nonsense, bro.
Yeah.
I couldn't even sell my Sata Realty until like 2 weeks ago.
Say what?
What happened?
It just wouldn't work. The app was not working at all. But I mean, it worked out to my favor because it pumped 2 weeks ago because they were pumping it with their own wallets. I was like, shit, this is great. I can finally sell it, and they're pumping it.
Were you able to 10x?
What?
It 10x from its all-time low. Did you 10x?
No, I think I only did like a 3x. I got it like not at all-time low. I got it as it was crashing. So I think I put like 1,000. I pulled out 3,000. It wasn't a big deal, but still, it was like
I was swinging it, bro. I was swing trading it for like 3 months last year.
Oh wow!
It was October, November, December, and then I left. I didn't buy it all time low. It was like rising a little bit in the ending of December. So I had bought into Sata Realty, Saitama. I had bought into StepFi. I had bought into Grove Token. I had bought into MMAI. I forgot, man. It was like 8 projects that I bought into, and I was doing the giveaways. Like when I was doing the giveaways, I was literally buying into the projects as well, right? And literally, I'm not shilling anything or talking about them or anything like that. We were just talking about crypto in general, just information passing amongst each other, right? But I said, for me personally, I'm gonna wait until mid-January to see what happens because usually the crypto market always has this little either consolidation in January to March, or it has a nice little rise. Not a crazy rise, but a nice little rise. It did it, and the reason why I say that, if you look back, and I think it was like 2016 to 17, you would see the market drop, but in 2018 it rose a little bit, and then it started climbing a little bit. Then it had a big decent run, and then in 2021 we just saw this crazy run out of it, right? And that was after the Bitcoin halving, which was in, I want to say 2016 it was, when Bitcoin halving happened last. Besides, not the one that we seen beforehand, but I'm talking about the one in 2016. So when I looked at all of that, I said, okay, let me wait until January, see what happens, if it turns around for the market. And nothing crazy was going on at the time, and a lot of good stuff was coming out for crypto. I said, well, shit, let me see where my investments go. And they actually did well. I pulled some of them out a little too early, which, I'm a little upset about, but it's all good. But yeah, I was swinging the shit out of it. That and every other token I just mentioned, So The only one I couldn't really swing like that was MMAI. Their chart has been really consistent on either pumping like maybe a 2x, and then it consolidates, maybe fall a little bit, you could DC it, and it does a small pump again. It hasn't been crazy yet, so I'm waiting to see. I'm gonna try to go get my entry to the what they call it, the palace, the keys to the palace or something like that.
Key to the city.
Yeah. Key to the city. There we go.
I got mine.
He said key to the palace.
Yeah, you know. Come on, man. You know that. But that's one of my game plans.
You need to get it for the 28th, because 28th they cutting those sales. It's
for real?
Yeah. So.
Okay. And then WAGME too. I ain't forget about WAGME. I did have a bag in WAGME, but then I had to swing play, bro. I had to do the swing trades, and I had to do some future trades real quick.
I got a nice WAGME bag. I ain't gonna lie.
You had a nice WAGME pump this week.
Yes.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of I missed out on that one. But Scott, before we move to another subject, is my question on WAGME. So I know you've been gaming with it right now. Do you only can have the NFT in order to game on WAGME platform?
Mm-mm. Oh no, guys! Anybody can download the test flight right now.
Right now.
Yeah, if you just go to the website, go to wagmegame.io. There's a link at the top, and you can download the test flight for iPhone and Android.
Yep, you sure can.
Oh, I'm on it right now. I didn't know, man. I'm missing out, bro.
That's why we pumping, bro, because we're gonna be in the App Store by end of March, early April, and I mean, we're gonna be the first game where you can purchase all of the in-game NFTs with your credit card or Apple Pay. So the on-ramp and off-ramp system that we're using with our game, most people, if they don't even know anything about crypto, they won't even know they're playing a crypto game. They'll just think they're doing their traditional microtransactions of purchasing the game hard and soft currency, as well as the characters.
Yeah, you guys finessed the hell out of that one. That was smooth. I'll give you that.
That's the missing piece to this puzzle. That's why, that's why I dove so hard, because in the beginning, you guys know, I was making videos covering, all these different tokens, being a bit of a degen. That's where we all start. And then when I realized that, gaming is what's gonna bring the masses to see the true utility of NFTs. Because it just makes sense. Like, we already have games where we purchase skins for our characters, or different guns, or different weapons, or, whatever, and we want to own these things and trade them amongst each other. And more importantly, like, if I'm grinding in Diablo or League of Legends and I get an ultra rare sword that I don't really care for, be awesome if I could sell it for $100 or $200 and then buy some stuff that I actually want. That is the type of in-game economy that we've created with WAGME. And, because we're going to be on the GameStop marketplace, and we're going to be able to use our characters. We have 2 of our characters rigged in Unreal 5 engine with motion capture suits. We're going to use our characters to educate the gamers on these different concepts and make it gamified, not so much crypto terminology. Like, we'll probably never even say the word NFT. We'll say in-game asset, because that's what it is. Right. That doesn't scare people away. And so moving forward, it's really important if we want to see, 96% of the people in the world that don't like crypto and want to bring that money to the space, we have to give them a reason. And I just think that the utility is the game. The game is fun. Then you can have all those in-game purchases be NFTs, and no one knows the wiser.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's why I've kind of even shifted a lot of my mode from just tokens and AMAs and this and that to I'm doing game content. And I'm getting back into my game, because I used to be like on PlayStation 3, man, I'm telling you what, I was a boss. I was a king, and I kind of just fell off because life happens, and I'm finding my gamer back. I'm getting it back, and I'm loving it, and especially and I love crypto, and the fact that now it's merged. I'm even more excited, and like say, look, like with WagMe, Jetstar, and stuff like that, like Nobility. You got, dude, the e-gaming is I mean, even Pocket Cows. I'm telling you what, man. Hey, I'm telling you, gaming and crypto is one of the best things to happen to crypto, because I mean, you got to understand, like the gaming community itself is huge. Lost you and came back.
Yeah, I just got home. My Wi-Fi kind of messed things up. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, I mean, I love it. I mean, what do you think?
Do y'all hear that? Do you hear that? I got it downloaded, baby. I'm in the game.
Hey, that's why he's sitting there quiet. He was downloading.
Hey, let me just say, if you haven't picked up any of our comic books, make sure you grab a few, because not financial advice.
You're gonna have to bring me up to speed now, man, because I look like I'm way out of loop, bro.
They got a whole ecosystem. You need to get some eyes on.
I need to catch up, man.
So check this out, right? We have our comic. We did an exclusive release with GameStop, and I mean, we did over $200,000 in volume the first week, and not wash traded, not buying our own shit. Like, actually, that's how much volume we did with the comics. They sold pretty well. They were mint price was $89, and I think there's like 6 to 10 that are available right now between like $60 and $87, right? Then the rest go up to like 100, 150, 200. But the reason why you want to get your hands on a comic is because when the game is live, we added utility to the comic book where every single month you'll get an in-game comic exclusive war chest that contains NFTs and our, in-game soft and hard currency. So every single month you're going to get a free comic exclusive war chest with in-game loot, NFTs you can sell, and there's only 5,973 of them. So I mean, just think what's going to happen when we have 10,000 players, 50,000 players, 100,000 players. And if this thing really takes off, I can only imagine people would want to get their hands on the comic to get these in-game rewards. So,
hey, Scott, can you use I seen some former coworkers, they were using like the little controllers while they were doing Call of Duty. Can you do that with this?
Well, you wouldn't need to with our game, because you're just dragging and dropping the characters on the board.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not active play like Call.
Oh, okay. It's like Tower of Defense or something like that.
Yeah, it's Tower Defense. Very similar gameplay to Clash Royale. It's a strategy game, right? Where you have to learn what the characters do, what their attacks are, who's a tank, who has strong attack, who has weak attack, stuff like that. And as you start to learn the characters and level them up, you can, devise a strategy. It falls in the category of easy to play, hard to master. So anybody within 3 seconds of picking up the game can figure out what to do. And then obviously, as you go against stronger opponents, as Wild knows,
especially them tanks, I'm glad that
you get wiped out real quick.
Hey, real question. I know I'm asking a lot of questions because I'm out of loop, but I'm trying to Unable to connect to SSL connection. What is that?
Just
It's
hit
not
okay.
okay.
It's just an error that pops up. There's a we have a
It
new
says
update
magic
coming on
login,
the
right?
we have a new update coming on the 28th, and you're going to see a lot of changes. So don't worry about that.
And how about the magic login? Do I have to set up an account somewhere?
So yeah, we're actually going to be moving away from Magic. You're going to be
Okay.
able to log in with like an email or your Discord or Twitch or socials, but yeah, just put your email there. It's going to send you a confirmation email. Then you click on the confirmation email, then the game loads. Like, it's not a serious thing. It's just a way for you to be able to enter the game and then get the free alien and human starter packs, so you can just make your team.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah,
And, but
yeah. Everything is in the game. It's really smooth. It's really easy to do.
Okay. And do I get to keep the starter pack? Like, is this part of anything, or is just part of the?
Oh no, this will all get wiped. You know, this is just beta.
It's just part of beta.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm excited. And plus the it looked like
yeah,
the
your
Genesis
win-loss
dropped.
ratio wild is gonna disappear. So you should
Oh,
be happy.
nice. Yes.
Worldwide. Hey, yeah, because my losses greatly outweigh.
Hey, remind me to never let Worldwide be on my team for Call of Duty, Fortnite, any game.
All right, now you're talking about a whole different ball game there. Come on now.
I don't want him on, and I don't want him on Madden. I don't want him on NBA 2K. Worldwide, you can watch us play. That's about it.
Just give him the controller that doesn't connect to the TV, right? Oh, you're playing. You're that guy.
Yeah. Hey, but look, I'm gonna tell you what.
You mean like how you used to do your little cousins back in the day?
Like, yeah, exactly. My little brothers, you are playing. Now shut the hell up. I'm trying to focus.
Which one am I?
Hey,
you're that guy right there.
Look, hey, y'all gonna have to come to my turf. Y'all gonna have to come to the Stardome and try to steal some of my crowns, because I've done acquired quite a few.
Hold on. Didn't your arch nemesis come and milk you afterwards, bro?
Hey, yeah, he milked. Hey, he came and stole his crowns back, but I stole them back. Hey, we got this ongoing I don't know, family feud thing going on where he'll while I'm sleeping, he'll steal my crowns, and then while he's sleeping, because he's in Europe, so while he's sleeping, I'll be stealing his crowns. So
you put each other in just unconscious. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
I know Darren. Darren, I know Worldwide keeps saying he. I think it's his sister. Is it your sister that's robbing you like that, brother? It's okay to say, man. It's okay.
Hey, Worldwide,
wink in the video if it is, man.
Hey, yo, Worldwide. You know what? I understand. You know, that's a good question, Hen. Hold on, answer it, Worldwide.
What's that?
Was it the sister? Is it your sister?
No, man. No. T Middlehouse. Mr. Thomas, man. He be stealing crowns and I be stealing his. That's what. Hey, it's hashtag take your crown, baby.
Oh, okay. Got you. Okay. Well,
we got to make sure, but
I love it though, because I mean it's fun. Plus, you know, they're. Hey, I'll tell you what, hey man, it'll be good for WAGME might want to talk to Jetstar, because when they release their KD Arena before long, it's I mean, I think there's over like 4 million gamers you have access to. So I mean, it's one of those things, and they're looking for more partnerships and such, because I think they are in they may still be in talks with Nobility as well. So I'm telling you, hey, the e-gaming space, man, especially these tournaments and stuff, it's going to be serious.
Yeah, connect us, because we're a big part of what I'm focusing on moving forward as we get close to launch is tournaments. So yeah, connect us, brother.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Hey, yes. You know what? Does that deserve a Don DeMarco?
Yes, it does. Okay. Absolutely.
Don DeMarco.
I'll definitely be linking you up, because matter of fact, Jetstar Joe, he actually he messaged me like last week.
I love the name Jetstar Joe.
Well, I mean that's his name, man.
I think I follow the Jetstar guys actually.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'll tell you, the KD Arena is gonna be something super massive, man. Especially if they link up, if they do end up working something out with Nobility. Hey, it's going to be huge, because Nobility is already hosting huge tournaments.
Yeah, dude, hook it up.
Absolutely.
Good Good stuff.
All right, I'm still having troubles, man. I'm over here. I put my email in. I hit log, and it's just been spinning the whole time.
All
Yeah,
right.
you gotta get off that dial up, man.
Yeah,
But
but
I don't have no dial.
You got to.
I got the good stuff. Everything else load up quick. This one is
Did
just
you
taking time.
did you accept? Did you click on the email on your computer or your phone?
I was trying to get to the email on my phone.
nah,
Yeah,
you got
do
this.
so.
Yeah,
So
do the
reload
computer,
the
bro.
game
Mhm.
and then log in with Magic, and then accept the email confirmation on your computer, and then your game should start right up.
All right, let me-
Yo, Hen over there on dial up, bro.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, we ain't got no dial up over here.
That's
man.
another reason why we're switching from Magic, because the other way is going to be a lot easier.
I make sure I have 1 gig in the household. All right.
Hen said, "You've got mail."
Don't do me like that, man. No. Turn the clowning back to worldwide, please.
Oh, okay. Hey, hold on, man. You can't diss worldwide on the show. Only I can do that. Okay.
Oh man. But yeah, hey, I love it. Dude, the gaming space, especially, dude. Hey, if y'all link up, man, with Just Start Paul, I'll tell you what, man. Oh,
Yo,
That's-
you
that's
ever
gonna
notice
be
how
something amazing.
where I be losing is like a loss of words when he gets excited. He be sounding like this.
Have you ever had a dream that you had
Exactly.
Whenever he talks about games, bro, he gets excited. He just loses words. He's like, huh? He's like, what are you saying?
Dude, you have the best soundboard. That's funny.
Hey man,
I need to bring Darren on my Twitter Spaces to just soundboard the entire time.
Bro, I'm built for this, bro. I keep him ready, bro.
I'm telling you. He keeps them entertained. I'm telling you.
It just comes naturally, bro. You know, when we start these Twitter Spaces back up, just hit me up. I'm with it.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm with it. I'll be there. I'll keep wagging me Wednesday, nice and exciting. You know. But
come tomorrow, dude. Bring your soundboard.
What time is it? What time is it?
8 p.m. Eastern.
Perfect. I got a show at 6. That's perfect.
Yeah,
cool.
Hey,
all right,
that's on point right there.
That is perfect.
I could have used you last week because we were really ragging on 2 of our guys because they were talking about some alpha that we were bringing to the table, and they were so awkward and quiet, like talking to each other because they don't talk much. So we just started ripping on them hardcore. It would have been so much funnier with all the added effects.
That sounds like my kind of party. I'm there. I am there.
Absolutely. Hey, we experts in bringing these devs out.
Have you ever had a dream that you could?
Yo, look, I'm gonna get up out of here, guys. I gotta go. I gotta make a run real quick. But hey, give it up for Worldwide Crypto people. And give it up for Scott Herman. And I just definitely
don't do it.
Hold on, and give it up for Big Hen. No,
I knew it was coming. I knew it. It was just the lineup was just the way he did it. I was like, "Yep, it's coming."
Oh, bro. Actually, that was I called it audible. I didn't even want to do that until you said something. But yo, hey, I'll see y'all later, man. Hey, Scott, I'll be there tomorrow.
Sounds good. I gotta bounce too. I just got home from my trip, so I gotta hang out with the wifey. But I'm glad I got to make it on here, guys. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, absolutely. I really appreciate it. I will be rescheduling. I'm going to be rescheduling another thing.
One more time, Darren. One more
time.
You sure? Are you sure?
Have you ever had a dream that you want?
Look. I think we lost Darren. I think he got rugged.
All right, man. Worldwide, thank you, bro. I don't know if you're closing shop or not, but
no, I mean, hey, it is if If you
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
freed up. I don't
kicked
have
him
nothing to
back.
do, bro. I'm free all the way till 9 p.m.
Oh,
That's
that's what's
that.
up then. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
hey. So
that's
I
only
look.
that's literally only 9 minutes for me, brother. I'm just kidding. I'm free though. Go ahead.
So all right, just I mean, because I know we try to touch on Web3, which everything we pretty much was talking about is Web3, you know, and so what does Web3 mean to you, man? What do you think is the future of this thing we call Web3?
Well, obviously, it's all about data and who controls the data. So I know everybody likes the concept of decentralization and all this other stuff. It could be there, but reality is just data. Who owns the data and who you allow to see the data. So Web3 is just really you owning your data versus someone else owning your data and making money off your data, which is Web2 world, right?
Yeah,
Web 1 was how to search up stuff, how to look for things online, which was like search engines like Yahoo or just reading. I wouldn't even say like search engines, because you was reading news and stuff like that. So it was just like a, a, a way to get information, right? Then the
yeah,
Web 2 world was your social media platforms where they take your data and sell your data. That's really what they're doing. And then
yeah,
they explore it even further than that, where they can be able to locate you and stuff like that without you knowing. You just did
yeah.
all those agreements by just downloading the app.
Oh, they listening. They listening
Right,
to everything you say. You know,
right,
they
right.
listen to everything that somebody else is saying. That's you know right beside you. You know,
Yeah.
it's
So
it.
So the middleman like Facebook and all these other platforms, they own your data and they can do whatever they want with it. Web3 kind of gives you a little bit more control of that data, versus you just giving it out there like happy hour.
Yeah,
And with that is what you're able to now you make more of, I guess, the more of the money if you want to look at it on a financial aspect.
yeah,
You probably make more of the money now with your data because if somebody wants it, they got to go through you. Or the perfect example is like a lot of these artists that exist in this space, like Rihanna, or you can use Jay-Z or anybody, right? Any of these artists is, now they have all these followers, they have all these people that respect them. Um, Instead of like Nike trying to screw them over on a deal and whatnot, they can own their own data, their own information, and say, you know what, fuck Nike, I'll just do it
yeah,
myself, right? And then now Nike's like, oh no, we need you, we need you,
yeah.
right? It
Hey,
changes,
hey, like Adidas said with Kanye right now.
right, right. We need you, come back. What are you doing? Nah. We was just joking, brother.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. You know, and there's a lot of artists right now that are utilizing NFTs. By I think Snoop released a whole collection of his music on via NFT and stuff. So I mean, it's giving power back to a lot, you know, because a lot of them are under contracts and stuff, and you know they can only do this and can only do that, but you know their contracts, them you know 20-year-old contracts wasn't built for today's what's going on in today, especially with Web3, and these artists are really utilizing that and using that to their advantage to be able to actually make the money that they're supposed to be making off of their art. So, you know, it's just not even just music. I mean, you know, you got excuse me, you got painters and stuff like that are utilizing all of this, and I think it's amazing, and I think it is a sight to see. Because it's basically, you know, you're able to give your finger to the big guys controlling everything. It's like, yeah, bye, you know, I'm doing this, you know, and it's in marketing. Marketing is easy, very easy through Web3. I mean, you can market in all different kinds of ways. I mean, you know, it's like with MMAI and the pure world, you know, they're going to have like all throughout there, they're going to have ad space that basically you can possibly get via your NFT. You know, you might get a billboard, or you can buy one, you know, later on and have that ad space, and like for a content creator like me, you know, that would be awesome to be, you know, have my billboard in a metaverse and be like, hey, this is me. Or I can rent that out I can rent that space out to, because they partnered with LG. LG's already going to be in there. So, you got these bigger companies that are trying to enter that, and you having, control over even just a small section somewhere is pretty powerful.
No, that's what's up, man. And you can kind of make it like, or if you want to use an example, it's basically Sims on steroids. Basically
Yes.
what it is, right? In this world, virtual reality, man, a lot of people just love it. I'm telling you, slowly but surely, people gonna be living in there. You know what I'm saying? Some people gonna get caught up and be
They
stuck in the
already
virtual
are.
world.
They
That's true too.
already are.
That is true. We are, and we do it without even knowing through social media already. Yeah, you're right. Right through the phones. So
Hey,
no, you're right. We are stuck in the virtual world. I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of them. I'm stuck in the virtual world, but I kind of use it to my advantage. I would say more so, to where it works for me is making me money versus the other way around where it's taking money from me. And that's something that I hope a lot of people do pick up. Like, okay, yes, you are in the virtual world, well, or you use your devices where you communicate with other people and whatnot. But at the same time, it is a good way for you to make money and
Absolutely.
use it to your advantage.
Man, definitely. Man, you hit it spot on, because look, if excuse me, if you got this in your hand 24/7 and you ain't making no money off of it, you ain't even living life. You just being a robot, just serving a purpose, or not serving a purpose, if however you want to, spin that, what in anything that you do, you ought to be able to utilize that to your advantage and make some money off of it. That's like if I was to if I'm sitting here cutting, if I go cut all my nieces and nephews' hair and stuff like that, and I'm not utilizing that skill and that talent and making some money off of it, then I'm, what am I doing? I do that for free for my nieces and nephews anyway, or not my nieces because they go to salon, but my nephews and stuff. I do that because I don't have to do that because I'm doing this. I'm doing crypto. Dude, I'm telling you what, dude, crypto has elevated my mind into a different way of thinking, especially when it comes to finances, professionalism, and in all different kind of aspects of just making money. Like I've come to the realization that I have the power to set myself free, and I'm working on that. Like I could literally, if I wanted to, which I'm not going. I have a certain threshold of where I'm going to be like, you know what, I am done working. You know what I'm saying, and I'm sticking to that because I'm not there yet. You have to enter this space with a plan. If you just willy-nilly blah 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 blah, you gonna be one of them ones that's saying, oh, it's a scam, this and that. You know what I mean? No, you need to be learning. And we touched on that earlier with the whole DYOR. That's not even really a scapegoat. That's to tell you to, hey, learn what you're doing, and if you're learning and acquiring knowledge, you're going to become a better investor. It's just like, as I'm doing this and I'm talking with people that's made it, people with thousands upon thousands of followers and people that's got millions of subscribers on their channels and stuff, and or even they're operating in these multi-million dollar companies and these startups, these projects. You know what I'm saying? Just talking to these people that are conducting business. I'm not just sitting here with, hey, why don't you come on my channel and talk about what you're doing? No, I'm learning. Every day is a learning experience for me. I am taking in the knowledge that is given to me, and I'm utilizing that, and I'm transforming myself into a more of a professional mindset. And like I say, even financially, my way of thinking when it comes to finances and even just crypto itself is way different. Like I don't excuse me, when I'm looking at my portfolio, when I open my links, wink wink, when I open my links, Yeah, and I look at my portfolio. I'm not looking at a dollar value. I'm looking at, all right, so if I have 10.2 ETH, if I'm starting out the day in this wallet and I have 10.2 ETH, I'm trying to turn that into 11. As long as I'm increasing my number, I know, down the road, the money's going to be there. But I want to make sure I'm increasing those points, that point, one or whatever, or, say if I got 20 BNB, I'm trying to turn that to 40 BNB, whatever you're trading in, you ought to be increasing those values. And that's how I'm looking at my crypto, is I'm trying to increase my token and coins. The money's going to come, but you got to take some knowledge in.
So now, are you talking about looking at the supply over the actual money?
Well, I'm looking at I'm looking at say I take one of my DGen wallets. Say I've got, say I got like 2 ETH in there and 10 BNB. I'm not necessarily even looking at the dollar value. You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, because I check the charts all the time. But in that particular wallet, if I've got that in that wallet, I'm trying to double what's in that wallet. I'm trying to double the tokens or the coins. You know what I'm saying? So if I've got 2 ETH, I'm trying to turn that to 4. You know what I'm saying? Because the dollar value is going to fluctuate. It's going to fluctuate throughout the day. But some news may come out. Oh, well, this has happened, and the SEC said this. Boom. The dollar value is going to go down. But as long as I'm continuing to increase my coins, especially.
So I can understand a little bit, because I'm trying to get at my bad man. All right. So when you mean by increasing your coins, are you speaking of what you already done investing wise with them, or are you speaking in the manner of you're just adding? Like, I'm trying to understand that piece of it.
I'm just trying,
because this is what I'm thinking in my head. Like, okay, you said you went in, let's say for instance, out of the 2 ETH that you had, you put 1 ETH in. Are you trying to make it into where it is a profit of 2 ETH so that now you have 4? Or you
through various trades, I may.
Okay, so there we go. That's what I was trying to get.
I may do some trade. I'm going to be trading, but I went throughout my trading with the knowledge that I have acquired. I'm going to make specific, investments on different things, and I may throw 0.1 ETH at, say, blah 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 token, and if that turns into 0.5 or 0.3 or something like that, hey, I'm out, and boom,
I see what you're saying now.
I'm already up.
Yeah, you went right in with it. So I was like, oh, he kind of lost me there, because I'm trying to figure out how he getting the idea of how you just did that. You say you're not looking at the price, but you looking at how you gonna look at that coin and get 4.
Well, and I mean that's as far as my blue chips and stuff like that. I'm not necessarily looking at the dollar value of those, because it's going to fluctuate. Especially when you're messing with BNB, ETH, Polygon, your big players, they're going to fluctuate throughout the day.
Right.
Even throughout the week, they're going to go up, they're going to go down, whatever the case may be. But I know right now in this type of market, as long as I'm increasing it, when the market is on its bull run, guess what? I've done set myself up to ride that wave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what you're doing is like you're entering ETH's ecosystem and BNB's ecosystem, but to accumulate the actual coin, not sit housing on the actual tokens on the platform. I see what you're saying. That makes total sense.
I do my DGen plays. I tell people all the time, I do DGen plays. I don't talk about my DGen plays on the channel, because that's not what Worldwide Crypto was supposed to be for. We're supposed to, this was formed to talk about legit, long-standing legit projects, or legit startups, I should start calling, that are actively trying to do something to, and to try to be here for a long time, like MetaMonkey, Volt, stuff like that. I talk about those because those are long-term investments, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Now, I don't talk about my DGen stuff. I'll do it in my Telegram. Like I'll be like, look, this is a DGen. I'm gonna tell you what, if you throw some money at it, you better watch it like a hawk, because in my opinion, this is a straight DJ. You may make some money, you're probably gonna lose some money, but that's your risk. You know what I'm saying? But
Correct. No, you're right about that.
yeah,
No, that's I think that's a lot of failures for many of us when we first start off in crypto. Like me last year, it wasn't my first time, right? I traded beforehand, but it was my first time actually like dabbling in the DeFi world and trying to play around with it versus in the centralized world, right? Which is the centralized exchanges, trading with
yeah,
those. When you start entering that world, a lot of us is new to it, and I had to learn a lot. And I'm talking about learn a lot, fast paced, right? Because
yes,
I got people that's listening to me. There's some people that was saying, "Oh, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that." Like you need to learn this, you need to learn that. So, like you said earlier, you got to learn your stuff. But I think while you're learning, you kind of got to learn the risk that exists in the space too. I think a lot of people forget
yes,
that. People forget that the risk management side of it. So you can learn the information, but if you don't understand the risk factor and you don't accept it, then you're gonna get your ass whooped in DeFi, right?
absolutely.
Yeah, because I can learn all day how smart contracts work. I can learn all day how blockchain works. I can learn what Bitcoin, Ethereum, and BNB is. I can learn all this stuff. I can learn who CZ is today. But if I've never taken the time out, if I'm going to invest in to learn the risk factor of investing in crypto, right? Learn how you're going to lose your money. So you got to
Exactly.
learn what a rug pull is. You got to learn what liquidity pools are. You got to learn what,
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Those pieces are
and
important.
sometimes though, you gotta take them shots the hard way. You gotta,
Yeah.
that's how I learned. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Hey, there's been many a rug, but matter of fact, it was like 2 weeks ago. I threw some money in a honey pot. You know what I'm saying? But it was money that I wouldn't. It was. I knew I have a
Listen,
threshold and how much I'm gonna throw at a DGen play. If I strictly think if it's a DGen, I'll just throw. I got a certain threshold that I'll throw at it, and if whatever happens, happens. I'm just that's what I do. But yeah, it's one of the you have to throw. You have to lose some money at some point to get it through your head that, oh man, oh okay, so what did I do wrong? Or what happened? And then through that, for the past 2 years, I've been learning, hey, there's I have a whole list of wallets that have started these 20 projects in 1 week. I don't touch those. There's devs that I won't touch. If they are a part of any project, I won't touch it. And I've been kind of very, very and like I say, it's one of those learning processes that you need to learn, and you need to learn how to navigate this space, especially if you're going to be a heavy investor and throwing money at stuff. You gotta have some kind of due diligence about and
no,
sometimes I
most
luck up.
definitely. No,
you know
most definitely. And there's another piece in, I get it, man. Some people hate certain cryptos for certain reasons. Y'all talked about one earlier that y'all despise because of y'all experiences.
yeah,
That's okay. And I respect that. I've had my own experience with it too, right? I'm not going to badmouth any projects. That's not my place to, ruin a project. If people want to put their investment in, that's up to you to decide. Hopefully you did your research to make sure that it's something that works for you. Right.
yeah,
But for me personally, like I said earlier, I swing those plays, right? I swing trade
yeah,
it. Reason why is if you look at the volume and you look, not forget the hold account, look at the volume and look at what it's been doing on the charts. It has recovered constantly. So even if you're down, right? Even if you're down 90%, you could have had certain plays if you paid attention to that chart where you could have swung it, pull, get back in, and play the game. Even with the
yeah,
4% tax, you were still able to make 20% in some of those plays last year if you was paying attention.
yeah,
Uh, their secondary token, which is the Seder Realty, that pumped every month 25 to 30%, and then it had a retracement before the 10x run that it had from December low to no, sorry, not December low, November low, because November 7th was when the FTX news came out and it hit the market and it tanked the shit out of the market, right?
yeah,
The market was
yeah,
it was looking healthy in November till the FTX and
yep,
Sam situation, right? But even at that, if you had looked at Seder Realty, you looked at the volume, you look at where it actually sits, right? Yes, chart tanked with ETH, but that was because ETH tanked that chart, not the ones inside of SATA Pro, because the liquidity is sitting inside of SATA Pro. So how many people actually physically downloaded the app? More than likely people who are invested in the original token, which was the V1, or people who know about which is Wolfpack, right? They know about it and they download the app and they're utilizing it and they're trading it, right? So looking at that volume and you're looking at how it's moving, then I was like, okay, if ETH recovers, this is gonna pump, right? So me and an individual that we talked to, who's also an influencer on YouTube and on in the crypto space, was telling me, hey, if you look at this chart and you look at this, dude, it's going to pump, man. It's been waiting for this. And I said, yeah, I know Satan was gonna pump. I'm not worried about that. I'm gonna snag me a bag, but don't forget about Satan Realty too. And the reason why I'm bringing them up, I'm not shilling them, nothing like that. What I'm talking about is giving you an example where individuals dislike a project, and I get it, right? But there is also still those opportunities that you can still get your money back if you lost money on it, or if you were down on it. There was those opportunities to swing trade it or get into points where you could get most of your money back, right? I've learned that through future trading, through how other people do their trades and try to do it myself, that half the shit some of these people scream about in this space is pointless. It's useless. I don't care no more. It ain't making me no money, bro. What you telling me right now ain't making no money because it didn't make sense because I make money with it. You know what I'm saying? I get your experience. I respect your experience, and I get why you're telling everybody to move away. But I'm not going to skip the fact that there is money to be made. Right?
Well, like I say, I don't necessarily like say all the rumors of what they're doing or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I always speak about my experience and why I don't talk about them. You know what I'm saying?
No, I respect that.
And like I said, because I the rumors are rumors. I don't give a fuck. I mean, everybody has rumors about something. They done did something, this and that, whatever. But at the end of the day, like my firsthand experience is specifically why I don't mess with them anymore. You know what I'm saying? And
that's respectable.
And like I say, and through other trades and stuff like that, I've like I say, I do a lot of DJing stuff too, and of course I've made back what I could have had at from what was locked in in SataMask. You know what I'm saying? What was locked in there, I've already made that plus. You know what I'm saying? Through other trades and everything. But like I say, just as far as my specific, I talk about that because it burned me a lot that people stopped responding to me after I had an issue and there was no attempt to help resolve that.
I got you. No, I respect, like I said, your experience, and I respect your experience.
But I don't tell nobody. I don't tell nobody to shy away.
No, you good. No. What I'm saying is, I never got into SataMask because it was still brand new, so I never touched it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't out there pitching, telling people to download it or anything like that, right? I was like,
that's what I'm saying.
That's up to you, but I'm not doing it, right? I'll tell you straight up.
That's why I was so. It'd be different, you know what I'm saying? If I was like. If they were like, oh, don't download it yet. We found some issues or whatever. And then I went against what they said and then I got stuck. But, I downloaded it after they said it was okay. And I set my tokens in after they said it was okay.
So you know what I'm saying? It's still a test net. You know what I'm saying? It's still a test net, right? It was something that was supposed to be testing to make sure they can get certain things fixed. I didn't feel good with that. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I didn't feel like going.
But like I said, that was one of my. I was still naive at the time because, like I say, I've only been trading crypto for 2 years now, and like I say, I started out with Doge. I made some money off Doge. Then I made money off Shiba. Then I made money off Saitama. Then I made money. I made big money off TARP. Then
you did good with TARP. Okay. Stupid huh? All right. That's what's up. Congrats to you.
Hey, hey. Look, all right. Because I've said this many times. I even showed my DJing wallet it's my DJing wallet now because I've been dusted so many tokens. But at that time, that was my only wallet, and I've showed people many times. I've live streamed on here and went through BSC scan of my trades with them. So look, I made off of 0.5 BNB because I was literally like So they launched the day they launched at like noon, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my transaction went through at like noon and 30 seconds. So my 0.5 BNB at its all-time high, it was over 100 BNB.
Oh wow, nice, bro. That's strong.
And that was when, hey, look,
that's when BNB was like $500.
$500, yeah.
That's when BNB was $500. Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Yes.
And then
that was right
after
before,
that, I made money off Volt.
I think that was still during like last year. That was probably like January, February, no?
That was December.
That was December of 2021.
December of 21, yeah.
Oh, never mind then. So yeah, so you're a little earlier. That's what's up, dude. That's what's up. Congrats to you.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a good ass investment. Right now, I got my bets placed on Growth token right now. So majority of my investments.
I made a
bet.
I made a bag off Growth.
When did you get in?
Early, like early.
Pre-sale early or just early?
No, I didn't launch early, but okay. I held on even after it went down. I was accumulating because I had a whole bunch staked at Brew Labs, and I was steadily increasing that. And then man, when it went up, I think I got out of pocket. I think I got like $300. I had $300 into Grove.
Okay,
and I made 10 off of it.
Nice. Congrats to you, bro. Yeah, my dummy self, bro. My dummy self. So I had tokens locked away because obviously everybody's goal is not to be a holder forever, right? Some people are going to take profits, right. Bro. It's made for you to make money in this space. Yeah. So till people are real about that, and this crypto space is going to keep going in that direction where it's just loop that you got people who like to trade, take profits, make money, go up against people that like to hold and say you are a paper hander, this, that, and the third, right? which is crazy to me.
I will never be exit liquidity for anybody ever again.
Correct. Right. We all learned the hard way. Well, I wouldn't say we all, but majority of us learned the hard way in 2021 and 2022 how that felt, right? So me personally, even though I was a part of the team, I still want to make money at the end of the day. That's what we're all here for. But I still want other people to make money too. I don't want nobody sitting here thinking that I'm just sitting here hodl. So of course, hey, take your profits as needed, right?
Yeah,
or take your initial investment.
It's one of those things that slowly but surely I kind of learned that I don't dump my entire bag anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, don't do that. Especially if something is actually working or legit.
Dude, right. Look, when I seen that get over 100 BNB and I dumped my bag, man, I'm talking about, look, everybody was in the Discord. Who did that? There's a boy. I'm talking about, it was like, let me leave this room.
No way. Oh man, dude.
But I didn't leave. I stayed in because I didn't want nobody. That was before I didn't. Like I say, that wallet and a couple other wallets, my DGens and stuff, I show them on a regular basis. I don't really care because it is what it is. I do DGen stuff.
Right, which is okay. But I do them too. I'm in a call group,
dude. It was Hey, people were mad. They were like, and same thing, paper hand, this and that. Look, I'm gonna tell you what, I got to learn off of even previous to that. People are going to take their profits and they don't care because guess what? You don't control their money. They control their money. You control your money. And I'm telling you, hey, them same people that were screaming and hollering, I guarantee if they did it first, there wouldn't be no complaining.
You know what's crazy? A lot of people think that I have this big bag in Grove when I first started off. I didn't even get into pre-sale, and I knew about the pre-sale. I actually bought on launch date, and I bought at least, I think the first purchase was $400 on launch date, and then when it dipped, I put another 300. I think it was like 350. I think it was in another wallet, right? And pretty much I just sat there. I did lock them up. I put both bags into staking pools, right? Locked them bad boys up. It was like the 90-day pool or whatever. And then I said, you know what? This thing is consolidated right now, and they've been talking about Safe Moon. So I put another bag in, right? My dumb ass, right? Instead of just waiting it out to see what happens with the Safe Moon, July, whatever, I pulled a little early. Okay. Yeah, I pulled a little early, bro. I pulled a little way too early. And then July, it just boom. I said, "Oh snap!"
Yeah,
I said,
out of
"Hey,
nowhere.
how do you unstake? How do you unstake?"
Look, because I had a big bag into that was I had it locked into Brew Labs for I think I was in like their 30-day pool.
Yeah.
But I just left it in there because it was like, oh man, this thing sucks. It ain't going no. Man, I might as well just leave it in there. You know what I'm saying? I was already down on my investment. I was like, you know what? It ain't. It is what it is. And the next thing you know, I started hearing news about grow. I was like, let me check on my grow. I didn't even look at the chart. I just saw it was on Twitter, like it was trending and everything. I was like, let me check this out. You know what I'm saying? I looked in there, that thing said 10 racks. I was like, wow,
gotta take my money. Hey, I was not expecting the Safe Moon partnership to do that. It spiked on the Safe Moon. The second that it launched on Safe Moon Swap, that's when it blew up and it caught a lot of traction through there. And then a lot more other stuff also too. You know, a lot of people was looking at the partnership with one of the members, family members of the of Dubai and whatnot. So
that's big stuff. So, and a lot of people are underestimating the news with what they're doing with Dubai, man.
But that's the thing. You know, this is another thing. This crypto space is so caught up on this. Whatever happened to them before is happening now, right? I bet $100. A lot of people said the same shit to CZ back in 2000. Was it 2015? I want to say it's 2015. He launched BNB in 2017. I bet the folks who talk shit back then about his token being launched on Ethereum, the BNB token, right?
Yeah.
And said that when he say I'm creating it as ICO so I can build Binance, right? A lot of people talk so much shit at that time. And the folks who actually said, you know what, let's give this brother a shot. Let's see what he do with it. He took the money and broke it apart to where not only did he create the concept of reserves and everything else, he also built one of the strongest centralized exchanges that exists today, which is still number one, hasn't been dethroned since, right? So, and this was before he even created his own token, his own blockchain in 2020, right? Or was it 2019? I think it's 2020. Was it? I gotta look it up, man. I believe 17 was the launch of I think 2015 was the launch of BNB, 2017 was Binance, and then 2020 was the BSC network. I think that's the flow. I could be wrong on the years a little bit. I gotta look back again. But I know that with that concept, if a lot of developers or a lot of businessmen can kind of adapt that concept right there, they could be pioneers in the space today. And you're starting to see a lot of businessmen who are truly trying to do business stuff create some good things, like Wagman Code. Shib is starting to step up with that Shibarium, with Bone and all of that, right? You see it in MMAI. Dude, I'm gonna be real with you, man. I was at odds with a few people over at MAI, but I ain't let that decide my fate. I was like, let me listen to what's going over there. Let me see what's going on that side. Let me listen, bro. Let me see if
I didn't even hop in. I didn't get in on preset. I didn't get in on launch.
Same here.
I waited, man. I waited. I mean, that thing, everybody got upset and I mean, just started selling off. But when I found out what they were doing, when they made that partnership with Ennis Labs, I was like, I'm throwing some money at it. You know what I'm saying?
When you start hearing the partnerships that people are having, these are businessmen making good business deals, and you can't. So the sucky part is if you don't understand this piece of it. Okay, if certain businessmen who are actual businessmen and they're trying to make something happen, or women at that, no excludes the women. So business women and men that are trying to do something in this space actually do something. They're working their ass off and they're making something happen. Then it's not a bad investment, right? You can go ahead and put a little something in there and see what happens, right? It's not telling you to throw your whole bag in there or throw your whole life savings in there. It's just, hey, man, throw a little something to see what happens in the future for you. But you can't be fixated on the price either. This ain't gonna be like it goes in on Monday and then it comes out on Friday.
I threw my $20 at this. Why is there a red candle? Because somebody sold. wait for it to turn green. You know what I'm saying? It's
Correct.
like, hey, I don't know what to tell you, but especially, but when you have, when in whatever you're invested in, when they're constantly coming out with news and just and basically and being very, very transparent about their partnerships, how they're paying for stuff and this and that, man. Hey, I'm telling you what, man. Hey, that's all gravy with me. You know what I mean? I love it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's telling me that, hey, they're building legit relationships and they are building for longevity rather than just constantly saying, oh, hey, go buy this. Oh, we're going to do this. This is awesome. We haven't found a dev to build what we're wanting to build, but we're going to build it.
We're going to build it.
Yes. At some point.
Yo, people get caught up in these. Listen, I know people don't like terms and stuff like that, but these are technically like ICOs, man. Initial coin offerings, man. You're literally you're investing in which, because in the stock market world, these are businesses you're investing in. So you have a stake. You have a portion of a stake inside of the business, right?
Yeah.
Into that stock. So you can own something, right? But in crypto space, you don't own shit. All you own is whatever smart contract it says and whatever supply they gave you. That's exactly what you own.
Yeah.
Okay. So if they have an idea that circulate around it, there's nothing to protect your ass right now. See, the stock market world, you got something to protect your ass. You know what I'm saying? Nobody could just go public. They got to go through some hoops and loops to become public, right?
Yeah.
But in the crypto space, anybody can go public. Right?
Yeah.
Everybody go public. I got an idea. Do you like my idea? All right, let's start investing, right? But then you build that trust factor. This is real. This is the trust factor right here, right? Who you have that's actually controlling that aspect of it, the money, right? Who's moving it around, what they're doing with it, are they doing a good job with it? To me personally, yes, I hate seeing it where devs sell or a project sells and all this other things, right? But you cannot exclude there is projects out there that physically do this and do nothing for the token, and there's other projects that are actually working their ass off and they're doing something for the project and you're still winning. And people shit on those projects, and it's ridiculous because it ruins the space growth, the growth of the space. I know there's some folks out there that hate the concept of Ethereum, that hates the concept of BNB with these smart contracts and all this shit, NFTs. They hate them, right? And you know who they are. They're all the ones that love Bitcoin, okay? And I respect that, okay? Because you know why? They don't go around, they shit on everything. Okay. They shit on everything. They believe that this is the way that it should be moving, this is the way that it should go. But this space is growing. I don't think it's just a monetary thing anymore. I don't think it's just, can we use this as a form of goods and services? I think it's more than that. I think that's what these smart contract idea came out from with Vitaly Buterin, right?
Yeah.
I think there's something great that can come out of this blockchain stuff outside of just money transfer. Okay, that's what I think personally. But if you're going to utilize it in that manner, I think that there is a way, what CZ has done and many other businesses have done with this concept, is you could build something powerful, and I think it's possible. So hopefully devs and businessmen and women actually do take the time out to build something great, because I think it shouldn't be just about, let me catch this $100 grand, this $1 million from the community and run off. Oh, I'm sorry, we couldn't do it anymore, so we gotta go. So if you're gonna do that, let everybody get majority of their money back. At least,
man, how many times I've done seen that, man, and it sucks. That's like, look. And, everybody knows that I'm COO of Links and stuff like that. Look, Links does not have a token. We don't have an NFT. We're not selling anything. We in the crypto space, like Links is trying to be great in its own right and be great against and basically against a bigger entity, which is CMC. Our competition is, we didn't want to be another token. We didn't want to be another wallet. We didn't want to be another coin out there. We wanted to solve a different issue in the space. You know what I'm saying? And it's one of those things that, like you said, when you have a project, a startup or whatever, that in the crypto space, you got to set out to try to do something great and not just be the mediocre that's doing the same thing everybody else is doing. Because guess what? I mean, you're already setting yourself up for failure. And especially if you are sitting around and waiting for investors to come in for you to throw some money to some dev on Fiverr. You know what I'm saying? Like Links, was built from scratch, and we have thrown our own money to build Links. This isn't like $1 million. This isn't like a multi-million-dollar thing for us here. We don't have much revenue. Pretty much what we get from listing, because we have basic fees on our website and stuff like that. It's across the board. There, unless you utilize one of our partners, like say if you was to list on Novation, then you would get a discount, a discounted listing with Links. But every bit of that goes into building Links even better than what it already is. Because we went from our V1 of the app to V2. Now we're offering API, which CoinMarketCap offers API, but they don't offer what Links offers for the price that we're offering it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because there's no reason people should be just paying out the butt to get some data. You know what I mean? That's all we're doing is we are utilizing what the data we have to help make us grow. You know what I mean? And like I say, it's not about money. It's not about money. It's about proving a point. And you know what I'm saying? That a dev shouldn't have to pay slide under the table out of your marketing funds that should be used for actual marketing, rather than paying some guy in a basement $5,000 to fill out some free application for you to get on there, and nothing happens to your project because basically you got a new listing. A whole bunch of pumper dumpers just saw it. Guess what? They're going to throw a whole bunch of money into it. And as soon as they ain't making no money, or as soon as it tops out or gets to a certain point, guess what? They dump in, they wreck in your chart, and they're ruining your project. And no matter how great of an idea you may have had, how great it could have been, guess what? Some pump and dumpers just ruined your business. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous.
No, most definitely. No, it's real, man. I'm looking at the market right now. Boy, did it. I did the smart thing. I sold some of my NFTs, and I swapped my BNB to a stable coin real quick to see what would happen, because it's Bitcoin, BNB, and ETH has been getting its ass tapped on this resistance every single time, and it's been pulling back.
I've been making through all of these dips. I've been catching, like, there was a couple of them I didn't really catch it. I caught it a little late, but there's some of them, man, that I'm like, all right, so I'm hopping out of stable right now. Let me get it. Let me buy in, and boom, I've done bought more at that dip. It done rode up, and then I'm like, all right, you know what? I think I'm right there. So I pull out, I go back to stable, and then thing drops, and I'm like, whoa,
let's go,
baby.
right?
Drop some more. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, when I'm trying, like, say in a particular wallet, if I have 5 BNB, guess what? I'm trying to increase that 5 to 10. If I got 10, I'm trying to increase it. And I'm trying to, you can't really time the market, but I've been sort of kind of lucky in I may not have bought it as as a big of a dip, but I'm steadily, even if it's 0.1 or if it's 0.05, you know what I'm saying? I'm steadily increasing that coin. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, and I like that idea. No, real talk. I like that idea. I might end up stealing that idea, bro. Where I like that, man. So you are gunning to accumulate more of either BNB and ETH. You see me, I'm just trying to accumulate as much money as I can.
And Polygon right now.
And Polygon.
I'm super, super, super bullish on Polygon. I've been doing a lot of accumulating of Polygon.
Okay. I'm gonna check it out.
Definitely.
I know Polygon as a layer 2 has been doing very well. It is the #1 layer 2 in this space that's been killing it. So I'm gonna check it out, because I know they did something. I forgot what it was. What did Polygon just do? They upgraded something.
Yeah, they've been doing a whole bunch, but look, I'm gonna tell you what. I was kind of iffy on Polygon. I really didn't mess with it a whole lot. But when I found out that Polygon Studios partnered with Disney, which is one of the biggest entities in the world, I was like, oh, I am on this. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of gaming. They're all moving to Polygon. They're partnering with Polygon Studios, and if you're a gamer as much as I am, you know how big the gaming community is, and especially once. Hey, so so
That's what they're doing.
Square Inks.
Uh-huh.
Square Inks. Yeah, hey, you know how big that name is, right?
No, I know. Well, I was
Yeah.
gonna say that what I found was that they upgrading their POS chain to boost performance. So that's what they're doing. They're doing a hard fork. That's
yeah.
So I'm waiting for that to see what
that's
that
what I'm
brings to the
saying.
table.
A whole lot. Hey, these big name gaming studios, they're creating partnerships with Polygon. Square Inks.
All right, I'm gonna look it up. No, I got you. I'm gonna look it up.
hey, I through the whispers, they're talking about Microsoft. They're talking about dude. I mean, it's that now. That one isn't confirmed, but Square Inks is. But yeah, that one isn't confirmed. That the big EM, they're not confirmed yet. But I man, if they dip their fingers and they go ahead and do it, I think, hey, Polygon is where it's going, and I'm telling you what, in my opinion,
potential
it's not
for high growth.
Not financial advice at all. I'm not telling you to go out there and sell your house.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You whispered it to me.
Hey, don't put a loan on your house. Don't put your house in Hawk for
I already sold the house. So you too late. So now I'm going all in.
I'm telling you, hey, big things are happening for Polygon, and with once ETH goes on its run up, BNB is going to go on its run up, and Polygon is definitely going to go on its run up, in my opinion. Because, dude, it's the partnerships that they are creating is wow. You know what I'm saying? It's and then you got to think not only who they're partnering with, but those partners, who owns them. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
most definitely, yeah.
You got to follow the chain of who owns who, especially when you start talking about big names and corporations and stuff like that. Who owns who? Oh,
yep. How far it flows? Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Man, especially when you got more than one entity that's partnering with Polygon, and those partnerships are owned by the same people, and those people are owned by the same people. Even further up. Hey, man. Hey, I really. Hey. I'm excited for it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm excited.
I feel you. This thing is just pulled back. I'm trying to see how far it's gonna go. I don't think it's gonna be much though.
That's what, and a lot of people have to understand too. They're like, oh, I just bought the other day, and the whole crypto market is down. Well, the whole crypto market is down. It ain't just your investment. Right. The whole crypto market is
everybody down.
Take a step back and look at the big picture, because if you bought at the top of a green candle and now it's down, then guess what? You bought at the top of the green candle. Okay. You should, if you waiting on that, you shouldn't have invested it.
That is true. That is true. That's why I took my money out, man. I set that bad boy to stable real quick. So I'm chilling right now on stable, bro, until I find my entry point. Yeah, where I feel comfortable. It's not a huge retrace right now. I think it's just a normal retracement. It could be part of market manipulation type stuff, like what's going on.
That's exactly what it is. That is exactly what it is.
Might just be simple market manipulation that gives me a chance to say, you know what? Let me just chill and see what goes on, where I can snag me a bag at real quick.
Yeah.
Because that it tapped the same. It literally, if I'm looking at this candle, it looks almost identical to where the previous resistance was. Identical, man.
Yeah.
The same way that it started last week.
See, now I gotta pull up my
For real, go
Yeah,
look
I
at
got
Bitcoin, bro. The same exact resistance, man. It looked like it tapped the same resistance. Now it looks like it's sitting at in the ballpark as support where it opened up the day as. Oh, sorry, not the day, the week. Sorry, I'm looking at the week. Hold on. But the resistance is still the same. So it's sitting below where it closed out the day. So from yesterday, so it's pulling back. But on the weekly, it's sitting at where it opened for the week. So
okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I'm not too worried about it, man. I just want to see how far the retracement goes.
Well, like I say, I think a lot of people got scared off and stuff because they they're unsure about things and everything because they're trying. The SEC is waving around. They're just waving a hammer, saying who they can strike.
Yeah, they're attacking everybody.
Yeah, and especially when they started, when they about this mess with stable coins and stuff, and it's like, come on, man, are you serious? Because they're trying to get whatever win that they can because they're about to lose that XRP case. Period. Hands down, they are losing. I mean, they're gonna say in the news that there was a mutual agreement reached, whatever the case may be. I'm gonna tell you what, they losing. And they don't want nobody to know they're losing, so they're just throwing all kinds of stuff around. They got a handful of darts and just going Hey,
I don't blame them though, man. You gotta get something out of it, I guess. But yeah, man. Dude, I'm looking at the hourly. Ooh, looking good on the hourly to see if I can get me an entry point. But the hourly, the sarcastic RSI is sitting at oversold. So yeah, oversold right now on hourly on Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. This looks pretty aggressive. Not like it's gonna dump hard, but it's gonna be pretty decent sell pressure for the week. To the start of the week, at least. What do you think?
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at the MACD. The MACD look pretty aggressive. Sheesh. The MACD on the hourly. Look at that I'm looking at it on TradingView right now.
Yeah, that's why I got TradingView pulled up.
Mm-hmm. That MACD.
See, I got people that's been helping me. See, that's another thing. I've been trying to acquire as much information as possible. Like I'm telling you what, Bleaves, man, he's an awesome guy. Hey, I have nothing but good things to say about this guy because I've reached out to quite a few people. I'm like, hey, I'm trying to get this chart reading thing down. I mean, can you give me some help? And out of all these popular names, Bleaves was like, all right, bro. Hey, come on. All right, let's take a day, or let's schedule a time. We'll take a couple hours. Hey, let's go through it. Let's do this. And I'm like,
oh, nice.
Yes,
nice.
Yes.
Yeah. Cuff is the one that helped me out.
Yeah,
heavy. Yeah, Cuff, and another individual that's a really good friend of mine's off of here. His name is Derek. Met him off of Twitter, and he's helped me out as well. So that's the two individuals that literally just. I can call them up and like, hey man, what am I looking at? And they help me out with it. So I appreciate those individuals.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm talking, man. Hey, man, it's
hard. It's hard to find friendship like this, man.
Yes,
it's tough. It is tough, man. It's tough to find friendship like that. So
I mean, especially when when you get people that like, oh well, your sub count, I can't mess with you because your sub count is subpar. It's like, come on,
no way. Serious? People have done that to you, bro.
I don't even want to talk about it.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, you too big for your britches then. Okay, I got you, homie.
Wow.
It's all good though. Hey, you have a nice day. Thank you very much. And you know what I'm saying? It's like
wow, that's crazy.
Oh, okay.
Dude, this bad boy, Ethereum just consolidating.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's not going to be a whole lot of movement over.
Yeah, it's just consolidating on the hourly. But it's been sitting on oversold a couple of times. So what will it take to get it to move, to cross over? What news are we waiting for?
Hey, your guess is good. Hey, because it seems like every time something, we've got some good movement going on, and it's somebody somewhere in the news is saying something, or someone in a seat somewhere, or you got Ginsburg, or you got somebody, you just like, come on, man, just shut your mouth for a little bit. Let us ride this out. Let's see where this goes on its own without you just interfering with things.
Yeah, because the buy pressure just came back in. It's good on the hourly. It recovered. It broke past its previous low, which was, if anybody has set it as the support, was potentially look like 1630, and then it broke past that and then recovered. So
yeah,
we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. But the MACD looks pretty ugly. Like it wants to sell, but it's not a lot heavy sell. It's nothing crazy like that. Because if I use one of the indicators that they showed me, put it on there. Well, technically, Cuff showed me this one. Hold on. Is the VRVP. My daughter just walked in. she loved being around Daddy.
I heard that, man.
I'm her best friend. Let me see this. Oh, I gotta take down another indicator. I'm not paying. I'm not gonna pay for it. I am not gonna pay. Yeah, I'm gonna take down whatever indicator it needs me to take down, so I can get the one I need. But yeah, even on the Voyager van, it ain't showing as aggressive. So I mean, I guess we just chilling. I couldn't get the one I want, the VR PR. I gotta pay for that one, so I'll pay for it again later. But it's just It's just a consolidating chart. So hopefully, no crazy news drop. Well, we just start seeing a lot of sell pressure. Hopefully, it's just something decent that either this thing rise through February into March, and then something good comes into the space, and we start seeing a decent recovery. So
yeah,
it's a bullish sentiment. But even at that, if it pulls all the way down to where everybody's predicting, then I'm Gucci with it, man. I'm gonna just buy the dips, man.
Yeah, it's plus I mean right now there's some of the top trending headlines for Bitcoin right now isn't all that great, isn't supportive. So it's like it's just one of the media puts out what they want to put out when they put it out, and most of these people that they don't even they don't even know what it is. They're just like, yeah, somebody said this, so I'm just gonna run with it. It's like, oh, Bitcoin went down, Bitcoin falls below, 24,100. Oh my God, it's crashing.
Right.
Okay. It's crazy.
Yeah, you fixed it. Thank you. You fixed it. So yeah, I'm looking at the
It broke it?
No, you didn't break it. You're fine. Yeah, I'm looking at the EMA. And no, it's not broken, boo. You good. There you go. Boom. Good job. She inserted it into one of my phone cases, and I said, "You know what? You're doing a great job." But yeah, so yeah, I'm looking at the EMA. I kind of use that as well to my advantage, and it's just consolidating with that line, bro. It's just dancing with the line. which is not time to trade. That's not when you don't trade in these moments. So I'm just chillaxing, bro. If it looks like it's below the 50, because I'm looking at it on a 50, it's below the 50. So it's more of a bearish sentiment, right? So that means this is time to more of, if you're doing future trading, you can short these moments versus play the what's the name game, the long.
Yeah, see, I'm still learning shorts, man. I would love to, you know, if I can just get my head wrapped around around that,
Right.
man. Because man, some of my partners, man, they love shorting stuff, and they're making bank off of it. It's like, I tried it, and I'm like, oh wait, no, it ain't supposed to do that.
right, yeah, you can play around with it. It's fun, but you better learn how to stop loss. You don't have to just do stop loss like where you just stop the from losing money, but you can be in profit already, and you're just stop lossing, losing any other profits, right? So that's another cool thing. I've been playing with it with a lot, and I can pull up another. Let me see. Some people don't like it, depending on what type of trader you are, but I'm gonna pull it up again. Let me see. I want to see the 200 because I've been doing well with the 200 EMA. Hold on. That's basically the moving average at 200. So, see where am I setting that? Change the color real quick so I can actually see it. There we go. Yeah, well, it just crossed over on the 200 as well. So, it's showing also it's time to short on the 200, but not fully confirmed yet. That's the thing. It's not fully confirmed. It's just dancing on the line right now. Since I want to say about, because we're on an hourly, so about good maybe 8 hours ago.
Yeah,
it's just been dancing on the line, playing with it. So these are times that, again, I wouldn't hop in. But if you were on the looking at it on a 50, you probably would have shorted at some point. Somebody would have ended up trying to get an entry point on a short when it tapped 17. So when it tapped 17 again, somebody probably would have shorted in that moment, got the confirmation, probably closer around like 15 minute, 45 minute, and see where it dances at from there. And if they wanted to, they probably could have pulled the depending if you're in futures. If you're in futures, if it was a 5%, you probably pull like close to 25 to 30% on that play. If you're on a 5x, some people play 10x. I don't pay on that platform, so KuCoin is the one I use. It only could do a 5x play, but if somebody did do that, and I think it was, gotta blow this chart up. Hold on.
Daddy?
Yeah.
Get that phone?
Yeah. That's just, yeah. All right. So it was gonna tap the same number again. I want to say it's like 17, 16 or so. So this was, it was like almost the previous low. Let's just give a range. It doesn't have to be exact, just for numbers, but it's somewhere around like 5%, 0.5, basically average. So you could have pulled a good little 25 to 30% right there. You know what I'm saying? Little money grab on KuCoin. Just based on that, if somebody was looking at it and using the EMA to their advantage, that's what it'd been. So and that's not bad. All right, and then if you can probably set your stop loss there, you probably say, okay, let me put my stop loss now. If it taps 1650, let's just walk away with our profits, which it did do tap that on the 200, and that would have been 3%, 3.22%. All right, so it depends what people want. It depends on what you're willing to take, depending on how much you invested in, right? It depends on how much you invested in. I play with 1,000 to 5 at times, right? So my moves are bigger. Some people play with 10. Some people play with 100. I'm like, sheesh.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get on that level, bro. When you're okay seeing $1,000 as a loss, is as $1. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, people who's investing like on futures 100 grand are seeing almost probably even bigger than that sometimes, maybe 10K as a loss, you know. So yeah.
What's that?
That's a microphone.
Mm-hmm. It's a bear.
Hey, so
Yeah. But yeah,
maybe sometime soon. I don't know. Maybe we might see.
don't tell me you're getting hooked on them the futures, bro. Don't get hooked, man. Don't get hooked, bro.
No, just
hold on, boo.
I don't know. Maybe around I don't know. Maybe, man. Somewhere around the 26th, man. We're probably going to end up seeing either some heavy movement, one way.
Oh,
or the
you're
other.
talking about the chart itself. That's what you're looking at. You're trying to predict the future, brother.
Bro,
I haven't gotten that level yet. You better than me.
Look, hey, if you can, if you get some opportunity, reach out to Bleaves, because man, this guy's he's next level with this, man, and but he goes through it so quick that I catch a little bit of it, and then the next time I catch a little bit more, and then the next time I catch a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But he runs through it so quick, man. But I'll tell you, hey, this guy he's pretty amazing when it comes to this chart, man. And from the little bit that I've been, like I say, I've been catching more and more. But at the point that I'm at right now, possibly somewhere around the 26th.
Is what you're seeing?
26, 27.
Hey, you guys,
I
was looking at a daily chart then to make that call.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at the daily chart. Okay.
Yeah, I had I had it more towards I had it on like the 15-minute and the hourly, and then I backed out a little bit further to the daily, and just to kind of just confirm what I'm almost seeing. But I'm gonna have to confirm with him, because it usually
it looks like it's retracing, brother, from what it looked like.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna go much further. I think it's gonna come back.
Think so? You think it's tapped out?
It's gonna come down. It's gonna pop down a little bit further, and we might get a little bit of movement up. But if we come down,
you're talking about ETH, right? I'm on ETH chart. I'm not looking at Bitcoin.
Oh no, okay, no, I'm looking at Bitcoin.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, that's why.
to Bitcoin. Yeah, that's all. Like, what is he looking at over there?
Yeah. I'm looking at Bitcoin.
Let me switch. All right. You looking at the daily, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on.
Mommy's reading.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's been it's showing signs of being overbought right now, brother. And y'all think it's gonna pump again?
No. I'm not talking about right now.
I'm talking about by the 27th. Is what you're saying?
No, I said. I mean, we're gonna get a little bit of movement, possibly over the next maybe day. Not much though. It's not gonna go very far. But maybe around like the 26th, 27th, I think we're going to make a move lower. I think we're going to make a move down.
Hold on, boo-boo. You want to go?
No, paper.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah. I had promised my baby girl I was going to be up there with her to watch movies. And then yeah, that's why she down here. She was like, oh, yeah, you remember? I ain't forget. I didn't forget.
Daddy, don't be forgetting the movies now.
She's 2, you know.
Yeah.
She looking at me like I'm crazy. I tried to hand her a piece of paper to write on. She looked at me like I was crazy. I said, help me. I ain't say.
Yeah, you ain't getting past. Yeah, you ain't getting past that.
I get the ring.
Well, Bitcoin looks on the 50 looks bullish. So Bitcoin looks bullish on the I'm looking at the EMA, the exponential moving average. Mm-hmm. At a 50, and then let me see. Let me look at it on the but it's showing overbought right now. Heavy overbought on the daily. Like you want to come down, 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 down. Hopefully that singer was good. Because I do not know how to sing, but
so I'm thinking if we break this line by the 24th, I think it's going down even further. I don't know if my line. I'm thinking around
200. 200 just crossed over. So these are the times. I would say right now I wouldn't even do anything.
Definitely. I'm just I'm just hanging.
I'm gonna wait until it tests. Look like on the daily. Well, the last time was February. Looked like February 20th. The 14th, I said 20. February 20th, 14th. That's the last time that it tapped 21 and some change. So 21.4. That's where it tapped. So around there, if it retests that again and recovers, then I might long it one time just to see where it goes. Yeah. But if it breaks past that on the 200, I'm gonna start shorting some shit.
Yeah, because I think it was. It was 21.35, I think.
That's what it was? Okay.
Somewhere around there.
It tapped that multiple times.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, and it tapped that range 1, 2, 4 times. The last time it did it was February 10th is when it started. And it's been bouncing in that range, and then it had a little small come up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it had that small come up, and now we're looking at it now.
Ava.
Yes, that is Ava. So that little girl got a good memory, but because I write it down all the time. I told her only one time what word that is. So every time I write it down, she remembers Ava.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, that's good.
Memory. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get off here because the wife is giving me the side eye. So,
hey, I'm right behind you, brother.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming on, man.
Yeah,
and I appreciate your time. We definitely gonna have to do this again. But this is pretty awesome. So yeah, man. Hey, it's definitely a good time. Everybody that's watched and everybody that hung around. Appreciate y'all's time. Make sure if you can shoot me a sub. Make sure y'all shoot this man a follow on Twitter. You ain't got a YouTube, do you?
No, I'm not on YouTube like that, man. Yeah, I'm not a big YouTube guy.
Yeah. But yeah, hey, if you're on Twitter, make sure y'all go shoot Big Hen a follow. Real good guy. And we've been sitting there just bullshitting for
literally, bro. Just talking just to talk.
But all right, so yeah, with that being said, I think I'm going to be out of here, play my outro, and we are out.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit.